Welcome to Yellow Room Recording Presents. I'm Peter Rodocker, and this is Cory Michaelis.
Hello. Yeah, I got an email on Friday to come here, and I was telling people, I was like, yeah, this guy emailed me. He was like, hey, do you want to come over to my house and get videoed for 5 minutes? And I was like, immediately responded yes. I didn't ask any questions. And I was telling my friend, he was like looking at me funny, like, well, what's his name? And I was like, like Peter Rodocker? Oh my God. Oh shit, that's 3 names for a penis in one name. And I'm still not sure, like, if this is not, because like someone was like, that's the isolation room. I was like, that sounds like porn. And there's 2 glory holes right there. So this is gonna be porn, isn't it? I'm fine with it. My grandma just got on Facebook at 90, which is a weird time to start Facebook, you know. She wants me to teach her how to use it, which is not gonna happen, you know. And she doesn't know. Like, she calls it my face because it makes this joke funny. And like the other day, she's like, Cory, you got a show tonight? I was like, yeah. She goes, are you getting a lot of your friends to come on my face? Don't ever say that again. You're banned from my face, Grandma. Stay off my face. It's disgusting. I just turned 30 in March. Yeah, 2009. Trying to make this shitty joke still work, you know? You turn 30, you don't tell anybody, right? It's not the age you brag about, but like, I work with one of those ladies that's way more excited about your birthday than you are. She's like, oh my God, it's your birthday. What are you doing tonight? How old are you? Why didn't you tell me it was your birthday? Because I don't like to speak to you, Kathy. You're awkward and nosy. You knit at staff meetings. I don't like you. That's why. This is what she said. She said, well, you should have told me because my birthday is in March too. What are the odds? 1 in 12, I think. Jesus, why are we still speaking? My younger friends were grossed out that I was turning 30. They're like, ugh, gross. I was like, oh, that's not. They're like, it's cool, those 30's the new 20. I don't know why they do that when they talk. I don't know why it's way out here. That doesn't seem. 30's the new. That's ridiculous. Like, what 30-year-old wants to be 20 again? That's gross, right? Trying to scrounge up a fake ID so I can buy Schmidt ice at the Asian grocery store just to climb down a muddy embankment and drink them next to the railroad tracks. By a shitty campfire like some deleted scene from Stand By Me? No, thanks. 21 and we'll talk, right? Plus, when I was 20, I was a 124-pound virgin working at Jiffy Lube, so nothing's changed. I started working at Jiffy Lube when I was 14. I had seniority after 2 weeks. That's not good. They at least knew not to let me work on cars. They had me do other odd jobs, like clean the women's bathrooms. That was a job I had at 14. Here's a thought, ladies. If you're going to send a 14-year-old boy into the women's bathrooms, how about you mention the metal box? You guys are like, what the fuck's he talking about? I was 14 years old, ladies. It was quite a surprise. I was like, oh my God. Who murdered a baby mouse? Why'd they bury it in a Jiffy Lube bathroom? They didn't find it here, right? That means they had to carry it here, hidden in a jacket, deposit it in this metal box with the lunch bag, and that's less of a joke, more of a public service announcement for the dudes. Don't open the metal box if you're in a unisex bathroom. Not a magazine holder. It's not. I'm married to my high school crush, which is cool. And she is not. Married to this guy. Getting married, it's cool. We don't want kids just yet. We've talked about adoption. We thought about adoption. She said this recently. She said, I'd like to have some black babies. I was like, I don't think they're going to let us do it if you say it like that. Could we have a bunch of black babies? No. Take your head off and get the hell out of here. She was like, shut up. Adopt babies from Africa. And I was like, okay. But then I realized when people see our family out in public, they're not going to assume that we adopted babies from Africa. They're just going to think she banged a black guy and I stuck around to take care of his triplets. That's not It's not good for me, right? And I told her, I was like, hey, well, maybe they'll just think I stole you from a black guy. And she was like, I doubt it. Seemed good. We use condoms. That's our method of controlling the birth. Just bought a box of 100 condoms the other day for $9.99. Seemed like enough money to me. Give me a little more confidence in your product, Safeway Select. You know, like 10 cents a condom. The only thing standing between me and a baby right now is a dime. That's the smallest American currency. I think I don't want kids because I teach high school. That's my job. I teach high school. I love my kids. Weird names. A girl got mad at me recently because I misspelled her name on the board. She was pissed. But her name was Roze. I was like, I don't think you can misspell that word. She goes, yeah, it's Roze. I was like, I'm pretty sure your parents were wrong. It's like when they had you, they made 2 mistakes. If you don't like that joke, I'm probably not going to like you very much. So just let me know. They say weird things, my students. They say things they shouldn't say to anybody, really. They call everything, I don't know if you know this, everything that they don't like or that's bad, retarded, right, which seems really shitty. This homework's retarded. I think you got it backwards. The homework could talk, you know what I mean? Everything that they do like is pimp, though. That's everything they like is pimp, which doesn't make any sense at all. So here's what I decided. I'm going to start calling all the things that I don't like student. Like, see if that like catches on or something. You know? Like that retarded pimp is so student. I don't even know if they have retarded pimps, so that's a really funny visual if you like just try. What would that be? I gave him crap. He's thinking of what it would look like. Shut up, bitch! Give me my money. I don't know. Like that joke's retarded. I shouldn't have done that. That was just dumb. That's stupid. No, but I like to teach it. I give them shit, but they get me back. I got a phone call the other day at 7 a.m. on a Saturday. That's never good. You know, not a lot of booty calls at 7 a.m. on a Saturday, right, man? Yeah, or ever. I don't know. That was mean. I don't know. Never had one either. The guy goes, hey, I'm just calling about this brand new truck you have on Craigslist. I was like, my truck's not on Craigslist. You know, 10 minutes later, different dude. Hey, I'm just calling about this brand new truck you have on Craigslist. One of my students put my truck on Craigslist for $200. It's a brand new truck. And I was like, I got 100 phone calls, a bunch of, and I got to go take that. All the correct information. 3 photos of my truck outside my home. That's creepy. When did that happen? What other photos did you take while you were here? Like, am I also on casual encounters? Because I didn't get any calls about that. This is totally true. They photoshopped a rainbow sticker on the back that said, honk if you're gay. So I got like 14 offers and none were to buy the truck. That worked out. And I took them. I went to conservative Christian college because I don't like fun. And it's not college, right? There's no sex, no drugs, no drinking. Like we couldn't even dance. Like someone might get pregnant. Oh, okay. It's the worst. I had a gay roommate, and so he's in the closet. He can't tell anybody, so we couldn't tell if he was gay or just like really, really Christian. You know? Really Christian. I love that joke. I'll just tell you one more. Worst part about teaching, that's what I'm going to tell you about. Besides the teachers, seeing students in public. Oof. You know, like at their job or whatever. I saw a current student the other day at a 21 and over establishment. Current student, 21 and over establishment. And she had the nerve to walk right up to me and be like, hey, what the hell are you doing here? Like, I'm borderline 30 and have a drinking problem, right? Like, I think the better question is, how much for a lap dance? Brought my group on. How do we... Your move, Roze. Thanks, guys. I'm Cory.